A cellular and mobile communication is a subject based on the basic mobile communication and the topics involved in the basic mobile communications. Right? Coming to early mobile stations, the early mobile radio stations are used in a large size, right? In early mobiles are used for large areas and using high transmitting antennas. High transmitting antennas, right? Whereas in later communications, later mobile cellular systems, we are using small coverage areas for better communication and also using low power transmitters. So using low power transmitters for small coverage and also using small coverage areas for better communication and efficient usage of channels. Right? Whereas in high power transmitting antennas, the cost is high and also the channels are unused. All the channels are unused and not effectively uses the frequency bands provided for this coverage areas in the earlier days. Right? To avoid the situations, this is converted into small coverage areas and for small low power transmitting antennas. Low power transmitting antennas are used for this. For each low power transmitting antenna, we are using a cell. A cell is basically a small geographical coverage area of this. And also this is called a base station. For each base station, we are using low power transmitting antennas. And this cell is represented in a hexagonal shape. Cell is used in a hexagon, represented in a hexagonal shape, but in real it is of irregular shape. It has no regular shape. It is of irregular shape, right? This is the basic component of a cellular network. Basic component of a cellular network, right? A group of adjacent cells is called a cluster. That means a combination of a cells is called a cluster. Here the number of cells are 7. In this example, it is a 7-cell cluster, right? If the clusters are used for frequency reuse. For frequency reuse, clusters are used. In a cluster, there are 7 cells, or suppose each cell is provided a subband. Used as a subband frequency. The different frequency bands are allocated for different cells. Here is the concept of frequency reuse. We already discussed this frequency reuse. The name itself indicates that the same frequency is reused in another cell. Reused in another cell. right? The other cell should maintain some distance to avoid the interference. To avoid the interference here there are three clusters are represented here. There are three clusters are represented here. In each cluster, there are 7 cells. Here, he is mentioning cell 1 is highlighted in yellow color. That means in 3 cells, the same frequency will be used here. And also cell 2 also. Cell 2 in 3 clusters will use the same frequency. And also for remaining cells also. For remaining cells also. The user frequency they use, the less frequency will be used. The small frequency bands are used repeatedly with same efficiency. Right? Frequency reuse is a method used with service providers to improve the efficiency of a cellular network. Means by improving the efficiency of a cellular network and also providing more number of subscribers to better services in a limited radio spectrum. That means the radio spectrum is limited. We have to utilize it effectively for different purposes. That means some frequency bands are allocated for mobile communication. That means the limited radio spectrum will be used more efficient to reach more number of subscribers and also in a better quality. Also to provide different services like more video communication, audio communication, and also like for internet. All these things we have to use the limited radio spectrum effectively. This is the basic idea of frequency reuse. The basic idea regarding frequency reuse. These all are interrelated topics. Frequency reuse is used for better communication. At the same time, by applying the frequency reuse concept, there are many problems like interference. Also co-channel and adjacent channel interference. Here the cells are divided based on the capacity and the coverage area. Like here is the macro cell. Macro cell is a big cell compared to remaining cell. This is covering 6 miles diameter. 6 miles in diameter. That means it has to cover the 3 miles of radius from the base station. This is used in remote areas. These are used in remote areas and also for the size of the cell is large. We have to use high power transmitters and receivers for better communication. The macro cell. The next one is the micro cell. Micro cell is of around half mile of diameter. At 0.5 mile in diameter. It is used in urban zones. Macro cells are used in remote areas. Micro cells are used in urban zones or it covers less area. For this, you have to use low power transmitters. Low power transmitters, receivers are low power receivers are also used to avoid the interference. It cells in under clusters. A cluster is nothing but a group of cells, right? This is about the microcell. One is a picocell. Picocell is very less area. It covers very less area and also used for large buildings. So for large apartments, using a picocell. For picocell, we have to use very less power transmitter antennas and receivers. This is about basic cellular network components. It means what are the basic components in a cellular network from transmitting a signal and receiving a signal. Between this, what are the major components involved in this process? The first one is a mobile device. It is also known as a mobile unit or mobile station. All these are same, which is nothing but our mobile phone. Mobile station is nothing but our mobile phone. Other one is base station. And also base transceiver station. It means the mobile station, while making a call, the mobile phone is initially connected to the base station near to the mobile phone. Near to the base station, and also there are surrounded base stations are also exist there, but based on the strength of a signal, which base station is transmitting the signal strength high, the mobile station or mobile phone is connected to the base station, obviously. Base stations are nothing but an antenna, which transmits and receives the signal. Based on the coverage area, we are using low power or high power transmitting antennas. If we use the low power transmitting antennas, it covers very less area, and also the signal strength is high, right? A group of base stations are controlled by BSC. BSC is nothing but base station controller. Base station controller. The BSC is controls the base stations, and also this base station controller having a database regarding the subscribers of that area, and also the unique ID and the subscriber number, the address of the subscriber, what is that is maintained by the base station controller. Group of base station controllers are maintained by Mobile Switching Center MSC. MSC is a controlling unit for the base station controllers, right? Also at Mobile Switching Center, there are VLR, HLR, and the AUC. AUC nothing but authentication center. Remaining are all the registers for using the data maintenance of the particular subscribers. Each mobile station controller is maintaining different registers. This is a cellular network component for basic controller, but there are different mobile switching centers for different areas. This mobile switching center is taking controlling of to which mobile center the signal has to send based on the receiver's mobile number. On the receiver's mobile number, right? These are all serial network components of a base station controller. A base station. The main component of a cell is connects the subscriber to a signal network for transmission reception of information. It uses several antennas spread across the cell. That means there are also adjacent base stations are also covered some areas in each base station. Further, there are several antennas are used. Whereas base station controller is providing an interface between the base transceiver station and base station controller or basic station controller. Connects between the connects the link between base transceiver stations and mobile switching centers (MSC). Mobile switching center (MSC). Right. Whereas coming to mobile switching center, it connects several base station controllers. And also it acts as interface between other networks like PSTN. PSTN is nothing but public switching telephone network. That means for landlines also it is connecting the mobile phones. There should be a mechanism to link between a mobile phone and a land phone, right? Mobile switching center also controls over PSTN through optical cables or microwave cables, right? This is the mobile switching center. In mobile switching center, there are different databases maintained by the mobile switching center regarding the subscribers of that area. Here is the home location register. Home location register is a permanent data of each subscriber. Regarding this location and activity status, account status, all these data should be maintained by home location register HLR. The second one is the visitor location register VLR. Visitor location register maintains the temporary data. It maintains the temporary data regarding where the subscriber moves from one area to other area. The new mobile switching center requests the data regarding the subscriber from VLR of the old mobile switching center. That means visitor location register maintains the temporary data regarding the subscriber. That means if a subscriber moves from one area to other area, this data will be maintained by the corresponding mobile switching centers. One is equipment identity register. Equipment identity. Equipment identity nothing but the IMEI numbers. Nothing but the IMEI numbers of particular mobile phones maintained by the right. It's called an authentication center. Authentication center also a major part in mobile phishing center. This database or authentication center is a database which stores the list of authorized subscribers of a JSON network. List of authorized subscribers of a JSON network. Right? It is linked to the MSN, checks the identity of user to the MSN. This authentication center AUC also checks the identity of the user and also provides the encryption parameter to secure a call made in the network. That means encryption data is also available with the authentication center. And also the basic other cellular concept are handover or handoff. We already discussed this. An ongoing call is moving from one area to other area. An ongoing call is moving from one area to another area or one cell to other cell without disconnecting the call. Is nothing but the handoff or handover. That means transition of a call from one cell to other cell is called a handoff process. Okay. Roaming is nothing but to send or receiving the calls outside the coverage area, outside the service provider's coverage area. It is nothing but the roaming. There are different control channels regarding GSM. These are TDMA, CDM, and FDMA. First, item is a time division multiple access, code division multiple access, and frequency division multiple access. These are all control channels of GSM. GSM control channels. Right? TDM is nothing but time division multiple access. This TDMA allows the same frequency channel will be used by different users at different time slots. That means time is dividing, frequency is same. This is called time division multiple access. Also, frequency division multiple access is same. The frequency is subdivided into subparts. To small subbands, and this band is provided to single user. Band is provided to single user. Is called FDMA. Frequency division multiple access. Right? frequency division multiplex series and also the code division multiplex. Code division multiplex is the code is allocated for different user. The frequency and time are same. The code is different for the different users. Right? This is called code division multiplex. Okay. With this, I am concluding the class. Okay, all of you, please leave. Thank you.